Bitcoin is above $50,000. This means that we're waiting for the alt season. Today I'll show you the coins that will grow in the near future, analyze the market, and try to predict what's the next move for Bitcoin. We can see that Bitcoin was in a sideways movement in the zone of $41,500–$44,000 for 2 months. And at the end of January, there was a significant correction. The price dropped to $39.5, and many thought that the market reversal just happened and the Bitcoin bears were celebrating. But it didn't happen like that at all. Bitcoin returned to the zone of $41.5–$44,000, and then began to grow and eventually reached $50,000. The last time Bitcoin was trading above 50K was in the previous bull market in December 2021. I see 2 scenarios for Bitcoin in the alt season. The first is that Bitcoin will consolidate above $50,000 and is gonna go in a sideways range of $50–$54,000. And I think this is the Bitcoin high for now. And in this sideways movement, the dominance of Bitcoin, which is now at its highs from the previous bull market, will eventually fall. And the dominance will start to fall to the zone of 47–49%, and the altcoins will show a huge growth. The second option is that Bitcoin will not consolidate above $50,000 and will begin a gradual decline, where its dominance will also fall, and therefore altcoins is going to start growing. I guess by 100–300% from the current values. We can notice that altcoins show rapid growth when Bitcoin is in a sideways trend, like Bitcoin has been for the last 2 months. But we can see that most altcoins have been in a sideways trend and haven't shown any growth. There's of course an exception, the Sui coin, which has been growing since the beginning of January without paying attention to the rest of the market. This happens because the coin has been in decline for half a year, and many market participants had a lot of doubts about buying it. That's why many didn't dare to buy. Meanwhile, a big player bought liquidity to send this coin to the moon now. This is clearly seen in the way the price behaves. Even when Bitcoin is falling and other altcoins are dropping after it, Sui showed minimal downward movement, and it was this big player who didn't let the price go down. A good example is the summer of 2023, when Bitcoin was going sideways and altcoins as well, and Sui was falling without stopping, and a major player did not artificially support the price, and it's perfectly visible in the chart. Also, if you're looking for a reliable exchange, I'd like to recommend Bybit, where you'll get a good bonus when you register. The link is going to be in the description. Although Sui has grown from its lows by 4 times, I believe that this growth is not the end, because Sui and Aptos are almost the same projects, with the same funds and the same market maker. And clearly, Sui has a desire to repeat the success of Aptos, to show significant growth and establish itself as a fundamental project. So I'm waiting for Sui to go up to $2.5, and then there's going to be a distribution zone, in the zone of probably $2.3–$2.5, where funds will start to take profits. In my Telegram channel, you can see all my thoughts about the market and what altcoins I buy, so be sure to subscribe, link is going to be in the description. Also, the second coin I expect to pump is Flow, as this coin's still in the accumulation zone, but at the upper boundary. And the prospects for growth of this coin are higher, as it was flooded in the summer of 2021 and since then fell and funds couldn't physically fix the profit. During the year, Flow is in the zone of accumulation of $0.5–$1, and now its price is $0.85, which means it has only gained 50% from its lows. So the first price level that I'm waiting for this coin to reach is probably $1.8–$2. In these price values, I'll fix part of the position. The second level is the $5–7 range, but it's already less probable. But we cannot exclude this scenario as well. The next coin is Aptos. Now it's trading at $9 and has grown by 80% from its lows. This token did quite nice a year ago when it grew 5 times from $4 to $20. And then it had been falling for 10 months and many people bought Aptos at $12–$10 range and they are still at loss. Although the capitalization of this project is not the smallest, which is $3 billion, and it's on the 32nd place in CoinMarketCap. The coin definitely has the growing potential, and there are 2 predictions actually. The first one is a conservative option, and the second one is optimistic. Here's the first option. Perhaps the project didn't manage to buy back enough emission, or before the bull market they decided to stop manipulating the price and do not send the coin up. And that's why I expect the coin to grow to $15. And then it will be in a sideways movement in the zone of probably $12, $15. The second option. They bought out enough emission and decided to consolidate in the leaders among Layer 1. And then the token should trade higher than a year ago. And the token will go to $25, and there it will be in a sideways movement where big players will be fixing their profit. A similar example is the Solana coin. For 1.5 years, the coin was stuck in the accumulation zone in the range of $20, $30, and many people lost faith in it. And at that time, a large player was purposefully buying tokens so that the entire emission was only for him. And no one interfered to send the price up with their sales. And the token has grown 10 times from its minimum values and is now in the distribution zone of $90, $110, where the big player sells tokens and makes a profit. So anyway, I would not advise buying Solana at current prices as it's very expensive and more likely that token will start to fall than it will show further growth. Plus, Solana has a very large capitalization, which is $50 billion, is in the 5th place in CoinMarketCap. And if we believe that Solana can grow by another 100%, then the capitalization will be $100 billion, and it will overtake stablecoin USDT, which is very unlikely in this phase of the market at least. The next coin is exclusively for those who love coins with small capitalization and risks. This coin is Neon. The chart of this coin looks scary because the token has already grown by 500%, and what's the point of buying it now? Let me explain. This project has quite good funds, and soon we'll be unlocking coins, namely on July 8th, as much as 60% of all tokens in circulation, so all reasons for this token to grow. It's very simple to explain. The capitalization of the project is $60 million, and daily liquidity is only $5 million. And with such low liquidity, funds cannot be fixed because they have large volumes and there is no one to sell. So the only option is to send the price even higher so that people notice the project and became interested in it. That's why I'm waiting for the price to go in the range of $4 or $5, as only there will be demand for buyers and therefore there will be liquidity. In general, now the market is in the final stage and everyone expects the growth of altcoins. Some altcoins have already shown growth of 300-400%, such as Solana, AVAX, Chainlink, ICE, and so on. And when buying them, there's more chance to lose money rather than earn. But there are still tokens that haven't shown any growth, and it's better to focus on them. So, I hope this video was helpful. See you in the next videos.